Hi, I'm Elizabeth and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to talk about tempura shrimp rolls. What I like about tempura shrimp rolls is that it's an easy, quick meal to make, and that's because I utilize this cheat. I buy this package at the store, so I just pop these in the oven. They're already breaded for me, and it makes it very fast and makes it quicker when I'm preparing a meal. So there are a lot of variations to the tempura shrimp roll, so each person can have it customized to the way they like it, and it doesn't add a lot of extra prep on my end. So it's one of those that's really great, quick to put together, and I'm going to do a couple of videos showing you each particular variation that I happen to make. So here I have a nori sheet, and I'm going to cut it to be slightly smaller. So it's not a half sheet, it's a 3/4. So I just use my kitchen scissors to cut the sheet down. Place this off to the side. You could use this later to make little ties over sashimi on top of rice, or you could actually drop this into some miso soup. So you can go ahead and save these. Waste not, want not. All right, so I need to pause for a minute and put this back in the freezer. So for this, I'm going to flip this over to the rough side, dip my hands into the rice vinegar, and here I already have the sushi rice already prepped. If you would like to see some instructions on how to make your sushi rice, go ahead and click the link below at the bottom of in the description to find that video. So with my rice, I want to keep it warm, not too cold. So the goal is to have it warm, but not hot. If it's too hot, the sheet will bubble up. So if the rice is sticking to your fingers, just go ahead and grab more vinegar, rub that onto your hands. I'm going to spread this evenly. And it's done, and at this stage I'm going to go ahead and put the sesame seeds on because the rice is going to be on the outside of the roll. Okay. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to grab the tempura shrimp and the tails. I'm going to go ahead and take these tails off because I'm serving these to my kids, and I don't want them going down to the bottom part of the shrimp and eating the tail piece. Sometimes they're not paying attention. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just cutting off this end as well, the crunchy piece. I'm going to butt the two ends together. So remove the tail, trim just a little bit, and then they face each other and they meet up well in the middle. Okay, and so now it comes to what other fillings would I like in here. So I have already taken a cucumber and chopped this up or sliced it. So this is a regular cucumber. I peeled it, and then I used a spoon, like I was taking out the seeds of a melon or scooping out melon, and scooped out the seeds and then sliced it into thin pieces. Okay, next I want to have cream cheese because the person who's asking for this roll wants cream cheese on their roll. So here I just have the regular cream cheese block. I'm going to cut off a section. As I need it, I just cut. So here I'm just making a thin cut, and then I make it into slices. And then I just close this back up and put it back. Okay, hands get a little messy, that's okay. Okay, so now it's come time to roll. So when we're rolling, We need to make sure that we're grabbing from underneath the mat, so this back side. We're going to hold the ingredients with our forefingers. So we're going to hold, use our thumbs on the back, and roll forward. And then push with your fingers in the center, and then push out. So I'm adding pressure, center, out. So I still have a little bit more to go, and I'm going to close the roll now. So roll forward, push, press, done. Nice and tight. And check the seams, make sure it closed up. And then when I go to slice this, make sure this seam is on the bottom. That way when I'm going down, it's going to stay closed. If it was on the top, it could start to open back up again. Those are all things that I learned through practice. I didn't find it in a book or on the web. It was just one of those, trial and error situations. So I just wanted to share that with you to help with that learning curve and make it go a little easier for everybody else. So here I'm going to take my paper towel and apply the vinegar, the rice vinegar, to the board to prevent this roll from sticking. I don't have to do this if it's a plastic board. I just have this problem when it's wood, but I like the wood on my knife for the blade. Okay. Especially if I'm not working with raw ingredients, I would work with the wood board. All right, so here I have a ceramic knife that I'll put the link below if you like this knife, give it a try. What I like about this particular one is it was a cleaner cut coming down. So I'm just going to start at the center, and I'm going to make 8 pieces. So I cut in the center, and then I end up with 2 pieces, and then I cut those 2 pieces again. So then we're going to make 1/4. So first cut, and then I add the vinegar again to the knife to prevent the rice from sticking. And when you're working with cream cheese, it tends to build up. Dipping my fingers so as I'm holding, it's not sticking to me as well, because that'll happen. So you can cut again right in the center. You hear that crunch from the tempura. And then keep going. Nice cuts. All right, so here we have the shrimp tempura roll. This one has cream cheese and cucumber inside. And so I've drizzled with the sushi, sweet sushi seasoning on top. So you could also use eel sauce. I will have the link in the description below, and also additional links for the other variations of the shrimp tempura roll. And that way you can check them all out and go ahead and hit the subscribe button to see more videos. Thank you for watching.